Hello, hi, it is me again, Bonnie. I thought I would do a little brow tutorial while I was getting ready for the day, and I thought I would take you along for the ride. I'm still learning how to do all this, so be kind to me. More so than the 90s, which we'll get into. As you can tell, I don't have a whole lot of brows because I desperately wanted to be Drew Barrymore in the 90s, and now I'm forever Drew Barrymore, and I want bold ass brows. So in order to do that, I use three products. The first being a retractable brow pencil. Any brow pencil will do, just find one that's in your color. I mean, it's really your preference. I use an assortment. Pretty much, I use whatever's cheapest because I don't know if y'all know, we're in a recession. So, even in a recession, I want my brows to look on point. Alright? So what I do, as you can tell, my brows are two totally different shapes. I think because I have more muscle in one side of my face and I make this face quite a bit. So this eyebrow is a little higher up and this one not so much. So what I need to do is find the right shape to try to make them quasi-symmetrical. I mean, we're aiming for them to be in the same family tree, not necessarily twins. I mean, if I can get twins out of the deal, that is a great ass brow day and I will celebrate it forever. But moving on. So I kind of already know, and I apologize if I'm not quite in frame, that I brush my eyebrow hairs up, okay? And I can see the shape that they are, and I leave my brow hairs kind of long so that I can create a bolder brow versus the thin little situation they are when they're combed this way. So, brushing them up, I take my brow pencil and I draw a line underneath in short little strokes. Try to see, and then I feather up in the front just to fill out a little bit of the shape that I got going on there already. And then I follow the hair the same height that it is, because that's the size, like the thickness of the brow that I want, right? Like you can already see a difference between the two, and I haven't even finished. So to get up to the corner here, I have a naturally high arch, as you can tell, so I just kind of follow it down and use the bottom of this brow as my guideline, and I bring up and fill up more in here to try to create a bolder brow. And you want to do short, light little strokes. You don't want to like draw them on with like a crayon situation and get in there. Just short, light, little feathery strokes to try to get the shape down. And then once you're happy with the shape, you can darken up areas where you feel you need to, where the hair is sparse. And don't forget to comb the product through to make sure that you got everything. Shape down, then you have to do it on this side. This side is a little tricky. So you know everyone has two brows from like different department stores, like one's Gucci and one's Walmart? Yeah, one's Amazon and it hasn't arrived. So I have to draw this brow lower. So I create a new hairline down here. So as you can see, this is where my hair starts, and then I fake it up here. This one, I have to draw the hair lower, and then where this peaks is as high as my hair goes, and that way they kind of look level on my face. So bear with me as we fake it till we make it, and using the same technique, just feathering up and following your hairline and making the, and the thing is if you like get a little too crazy, just wipe it away. It's just makeup. It comes off. Some people are intimidated by brows. I'm intimidated doing brows with other people, if I'm being fair. Or honest, rather. Because I once went to Sephora and I was curious what people saw on my face. Like, you know when you do your own makeup, you're so used to like your facial structures that you just know what you have to do. I went in barefaced to Sephora, no brows, nothing, and I wanted to see what someone else had envisioned in my face. And let me tell you, the brow story they gave me was of nightmares. But anyhow, so once you get the basic shape down, again, darken where you have to, and, you know, feather in and fill in where you have to. And when you're kind of happy with where that's at, I feel like they're kind of even now, I go in with another product, because as you can see in here, where I have no hair, it just looks drawn on. So my little trick is, I have a pomade of sorts. I use the L'Oreal Unbelieva Brow. It comes in like this lip gloss situation. Do not use this directly on your face. It does come with a little brush. And I take the tiniest little bit on the edge of that, and I fill in where there's no hair to kind of give it some texture, so it appears that there is hair where there is not. And you just want to lightly feather it in. You don't need a whole whack of this product. If you use too much, it's going to come out chunky and it's not going to be a cute story for you. And again, just fill in any areas where you want it to look more furry. You feel me? And then on my other side, I'm gonna put it under here so it gives the illusion there's more hair down there. And then I just feather it up in. Now you don't have to do this step. I mean, do whatever's comfortable for you. But I just find that this gives me the bold brows of my dreams as of right now, and this is the level I'm at. I would like to level up my brow game. I really would. But I mean, unless you try new things, you're never going to learn. So I don't use a whole lot of that. This stuff will last you forever. And then again, if you got a little crazy, just wipe it away. And then I take my waterproof brown mascara that I bought by mistake, but I still make use for it. It's pretty dried out, so it's nice. I just kind of comb it through the little brow hairs to make them more prominent and also to hold them in place. And it's waterproof. And if you were like me and you bought the wrong color of mascara, you can still make use of this. Boom. And there you have it. That's my little brow tutorial of how I get my bold ass brows from, you know, my itty bitty nerdy brows. Thanks. Bye.